Mr. Speaker, sir, the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, the Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Members of Parliament, I rise to contribute and provide my support to the 2025-26 National Budget. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I contribute to the budget debate, I extend my and that of my family, the Minister of Justice, and the Attorney General's Chambers and our affiliate agencies. Napakaroko kinabangan binaka, kena sama idama binaka na songan ibang nubi beira sa kana turang tuinayaw, asaw ni buno kolau tuinayaw. Nabangan binaka kena tomani kalabiti da kana rembula bekanda na sana va turang olau. Maloban rekai, bangun binaka sa bikim yung turangan na tuilaw. I also like to express my sincere condolences to the late Minister for Agriculture and Waterways, Honorable Watim Rayal, and his solid and no-nonsense performance. We dearly miss him in this August House. To his dear wife, Basiti, the children, Honorable Watim carved and left a legacy for all MPs here in Parliament to live a life of service to the people. I congratulate the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Strategic Planning and National Development and Statistics, and his hard-working ministry for delivering a well-planned, inclusive 2025-26 budget, and one which underscores the strength, maturity, and stability of the coalition government, with the theme, building security, stability, and prosperity. I also like to acknowledge the hard-working staff of the Office of the Attorney General, particularly the legal drafters who work tirelessly around the clock on the budget bills. I also acknowledge all stakeholders for their commitments to contributing to this budget. This budget is more than a financial plan. It reflects the government's unwavering commitment to our people and the foundation value that all Fijians are equal before the law. From urban centers to the most remote villages and communities, from the elderly to our children, this budget ensures that no one is forgotten or invisible. The VAT reduction and the continued protection of zero-rated essential items are not just fiscal adjustments. They are legal and moral acts of compassion aimed at easing the burden on our most vulnerable citizens. I welcome these measures as they reflect the government's responsibility to uphold social justice and support the most affected by economic pressures. These bold and deliberate decisions are essential for safeguarding our community. This budget is rooted in good governance, transparency, and respect for the law. It demonstrates that we can be socially progressive while maintaining fiscal responsibility. Strong institutions, sound financial management, and inclusive policy making are the keys to building a national resilience. This is how we strengthen our democracy, not by suppressing voices, by uplifting our people and governing with fairness, integrity, and respect for the law. I wish to respond to the statement by the Leader of the Opposition that Cabinet Ministers ought to be significantly reduced and that Permanent Secretaries can, and I quote, run the show. For the information of the Leader of the Opposition, Cabinet Ministers are elected to have the authority and the mandate of the people. While Permanent Secretaries have the skills and expertise, they do not have that mandate. Also, Cabinet Ministers and Members of Parliament represent diverse backgrounds and are better suited to debate on issues affecting our people. One thing is for sure, this side of the House, we aim to stay here for 4 years and another 4 years and another 4 years. But for the Leader for the Opposition, if you want to leave, the door is open. Please proceed so. Mr. Speaker, sir, on the Office of the Attorney General, let me address a few key issues. The Office of the Attorney General is central to the legal machinery of government. With a total allocation of 9.5 million, 2 million increase, this budget enables the Office to expand its legal team and improve the delivery of legal service across litigation, advisory, and legislative drafting. This is not business as usual. It is a conscious investment in rebuilding the quality, the independence, and responsiveness of public legal services. To put things in perspective, the AG's office currently manages over 1,200 active litigation files covering a wide range of complex areas of law, all overseen by a team of 25 lawyers. In terms of advisory legal services, including commercial legal work, we have processed over 800 requests, 1,800 requests for vetting of contractual documents. The same team of lawyers who handle litigation files also manage these requests. Based on a cabinet decision, the AG's Office instituted an advisory opinion proceeding on the Supreme Court relating to the amendment provisions of the 2013 Constitution. The court hearing is scheduled from 18th to the 22nd of August of this year, and the cabinet submissions will be delivered by King's Counsel, Mr. Brad Walker. A critical pillar of legal and justice reform is ensuring that our laws are well drafted, modern, and accessible. The legal drafting section contains 9 lawyers, continues to lead in translating government policy into clear, effective, and enforceable laws. The budget supports transformative improvements, and we are also grateful to the Bovale Partnership with Australia for its continued technical assistance to the AG's Office and the Ministry of Justice. Moving forward, we will continue to prioritize and strengthen and upskill the legal drafting team for enhanced delivery of bills and subsidiary laws. The AG's Office continues to maintain and update the Laws of Fiji online platform, now hosting 360 principal legislation and 1,821 subsidiary laws. These ensure transparent, accessible laws to the public. The budget also ensures the AG's Office continues to provide secretarial and legal support to several key statutory offices and bodies which play a vital role in maintaining good governance, legal oversight, and public service delivery. These include the Constitutional Office Commission, the Music Commission, the Fiji Intellectual Property Office, the Legal Licensing Board, the Board of Legal Education, and the Film Censorship Board. We are also proud to be hosting the Commonwealth Law Ministers meeting in February next year for the very first time. This is a historic opportunity to show leadership on issues relating law and justice. This budget allocates $560,000 for the event, and preparations are already underway. Mr. Speaker, sir, we also convened the Pacific Legislative Drafters Committee Conference in September of this year. This is another step in strengthening regional solidarity and building a capacity to produce laws that are inclusive, clear, and enforceable. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Fiji Law Reform Commission continues to play a pivotal role in modernizing our legal system, ensuring that Fiji's laws reflect current realities, are consistent with democratic principles, and meet the evolving needs of our people. Law reform is not just a legal exercise. It is a nation-building tool. Through a deliberate and inclusive process, the Fiji Law Reform is delivering on its mandate to simplify, update, and ensure that laws reflect the will of the people. Recently, the Commission led the electoral law reform of 2025 under the theme, an electoral system for the people, from the people. These reviews mark a significant step in our ongoing efforts to strengthen democracy, ensure that our electoral system truly reflects the voice and needs of all Fijians. Its work also involved nationwide consultation, reaching all divisions, including Rotuma, and involving our local languages. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm pleased to say that the final report on the review of the Education Act 1966 was officially handed over yesterday to the Honourable Minister of Education, Honourable Asir Randronro. This review will inform legislative changes to support inclusive and high-quality education. The Legal Aid Commission. The Legal Aid Commission will be allocated a budget of $12.1 million, a 2.3% increase from the current financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, Legal Aid has made significant strides over the past year. It maintains 24 offices with plans for additional office in maritime areas and handles 19,874 active files with an average of 159 files per lawyer, reflecting the growing demand for legal services. Legal Aid is also planning to undertake a successful digitization of civil litigation procedures and development of an online case management system to enhance service efficiency and accountability, including the introduction of centralized VoIP system and enabling a real-time communication across all its offices. Legal Aid has also carried out awareness program in 68 high schools, reaching over 27,472 students, along with community outreach of over 2,584 students and involving 643 legal education initiatives in various universities. On the Fiji Independent, Commission Against Corruption. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm pleased to report that Fiji Corruption Perception Index improved significantly in February of this year. Fiji scored 55 out of 100, ranking 50th out of the 180 countries globally and 9th in the Asia-Pacific region. Fiji is now the highest-ranked Pacific Island country after New Zealand and Australia. FICAC has introduced 3 key reforms in the last month. A special task force was created to clear backlogs and prioritize active cases. The Corruption Prevention Department was closed and realigned to support investigations more effectively. An oversight unit was formed to strengthen internal performance tracking by implementing monitoring and evaluation as well as compliance. FICAC continues to strengthen its regional partnership in fighting against corruption. FICAC managed to sign 3 MOUs since last year. The latest MOU was signed in February of this year with the Anti-Corruption Commission of Tonga. FICAC also helped deliver several capacity-building workshops across the Pacific, in collaboration with donor agencies such as UNDP, Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Samoa, and Tonga. On the Human Rights Commission, Mr. Speaker, sir, a new regional office in Lambasa is scheduled to open later this year, ensuring accessibility to their services. The Commission will also facilitate the hosting of the 30th Annual General Meeting of the Asia-Pacific Forum of National Human Rights Institutions in November. The Commission continues to contribute to national and international efforts by submitting independent reports to the United Nations, working closely with civil society, and providing input on important pieces of legislation. It has also remained active in public awareness in human rights education by conducting workshops, issuing press statements, and participating in high-level judicial discussions, including the recent advisory opinion referred to the Supreme Court by Cabinet. On the judiciary, the judiciary will be allocated 49.5 million, enabling it to uphold its core functions and progress its strategic objectives. Although the provision for capital construction purchase is limited, there is an increase in operational funding. This allows the judiciary to continue providing essential services across the country with efficiency, consistency, and integrity. Some notable progress noted from the judiciary includes the expansion of the workforce, including 24 new positions in the support of the new Bar Court, the back-to-back sitting of the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal, significantly increasing the disposal rate of pending cases. Review of the High Court rules are currently being undertaken by the Judiciary Internal Rules Committee to streamline cases processing and disposal, and strengthen communication and collaboration with stakeholders to support a more responsive and coordinated justice services. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to address the Ministry of Justice. The Ministry of Justice will be allocated a total of 9.3 million. This reflects the government's trust in the ministry's core functions and its commitment to modernizing justice delivery in line with the Strategic Development Plan 2025 to 2029. In this budget, the ministry will prioritize modernizing justice delivery through digital transformation for its registry. These are long overdue reforms that will secure and streamline legal processes. With the support from the development partners, particularly ADB, the ministry received a technical assistance report outlining recommendations and a roadmap for the digitalization of the land title and deed information and processes in Fiji. This is divided into 4 key phases. This budget provides funding for the implementation of the first phase, involving the preparation stage, including legislative planning with an expert, procurement, evaluation, and decision support. On the register of companies, the budget will enable investment in modernizing the business registration system, enabling online company incorporation, improving regulatory compliance. Likewise, the official receiver and the Registrar General's Office will move towards fully integrated digital platforms, ensuring greater transparency and better access to services. These efforts will also enhance data management, improve ease of doing business through partnership with key technical stakeholders. To further enhance insolvency laws, we are in the process of finalizing the insolvency bill, which is earmarked to be tabled in the coming months. There is also budget support for a juvenile diversion program under the Child Justice Act 2024. This allocation will enable collaboration with various government and UN agencies, particularly UNICEF, to give young people the opportunity for rehabilitation before it is too late. This program will ensure that officials from the Fiji Police, Social Services, Justice, Itauke, and the Judiciary are properly trained to divert young offenders whilst holding them accountable for their actions. The program acknowledges the underlying issue related to offending behavior, and will offer comprehensive support services to address these behaviors. Additionally, it will provide families with necessary resources to help their young people succeed in life. In terms of our people, the budget will support training and deployment of justice of peace, particularly to remote and maritime communities where access to legal services remains uneven. For the first time, justice of peace will receive allowance and administrative support under this budget. Additionally, 18 regional offices are planned to be strengthened, enhancing mobility for frontline staff. Through smart investment, digital innovation, and strengthened frontline services, the Ministry is extending its reach from city corridors to the greater maritime area. On the Office of the DPP. For the Office of the DPP, an allocation of 8.9 million reaffirms its vital role in safeguarding justice, national security, and public trust. This investment supports transformative actions across key priorities, including enhancing the legal framework, deepening regional cooperation, modernizing technology and infrastructure, and strengthening anti-corruption efforts and crime-fighting capacity. The ODPP will, for the first time, develop a strategic plan to set out long-term priorities, particularly in prosecuting corruption and boosting civil forfeiture efforts. Successful high-profile prosecutions have restored confidence in the rule of law and will continue to build capacity through targeted training for investigators and prosecutors. In terms of the Electoral Commission and Fiji Elections Office, Mr. Speaker, sir, 475,400 will be allocated to the Electoral Commission, 20 million to the Fiji Elections Office. This ensures full readiness to the upcoming general elections, including voter registration, training of over 18,000 election officials, and civic education programs that will empower every Fijian, especially in marginalized communities. For the Fiji Correctional Services, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is an allocation of about 62.5 million. This will support the redesign of correctional infrastructure, the expansion of intelligence operations, and the revitalization of inmate rehabilitation. Importantly, the budget will also enable the establishment of a parole board to discharge its legal mandate, supporting a more rehabilitative justice framework. My concluding remarks, Mr. Speaker. This budget is a proof that good government works. It reflects the government's resolve to strengthen our democratic institutions, manage national debt, invest in people, and build a more just, inclusive, and prosperous Fiji. With this budget, the legal institutions under my portfolio will continue to strengthen and enhance the delivery of their services, whether it be drafting of bills or that are fit for purpose, adequate implementation of laws, the provision of sound and timely legal advice, or adequate court representation and efficient delivery of legal registries, ensuring good governance and respect for human rights and the rule of law. To conclude, Mr. Speaker, I support the 2025-2026 national budget tabled by the Honorable Prime Minister and Mr. Finance. Mr. Speaker, thank you.